I think that the media is resigned. I think they see the writing on the wall. And what do? They talk a lot about Trump, about saving democracy. What you don't hear much about is what accomplishments that Biden has achieved, the Biden administration, that Democrats in Congress have achieved. You don't really hear anything about that. And I will tell you that the interview that you just played a clip of, the Jonathan Capehart MSNBC Biden interview, every single day turn on MSNBC or CNN, and that is an interview that you would be expecting them, because it aired on a Friday, you would be expecting them to carry it into the following week, because a lot of people like myself, because I have a life, I missed it. And yet you did not see that interview anywhere. I had to look up clips on Twitter to find what Biden had said, extended clips about what the questions were asked. And I can tell you that is something that there is a reason that CNN and MSNBC do not want to highlight that clip.
What is the reason?
It was shocking that they aired it to begin with, because Biden seemed about 2 seconds away from needing to be in a nursing home. His answers went on and on and on. They were over here, they were over there. It was in a way obscene
there wasn't
that
any
it was even
cogent,
allowed to be on.
Right, and that was my point, that they weren't expecting that Capehart meltdown. Now I don't know whether you get the Washington Post every day, but certainly see it. They have become more entrenched with the progressive movement in the last 2 years since Biden's been in than at any time in their history, I believe, or am I wrong?
No, I think that's true. The entire media, I think I used to be of the mindset that, yeah, there were certain biases that were in the news media, the New York Times, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN. But at least there seemed to be an attempt on many of these reporters, journalists, and anchors to get things right, or find the center, or find the objectivity. But now there's just out and out hostility every single day. There's out and out, very obvious lying, demonstrable lying. The one thing I will say about Jonathan Capehart is that I spent about 3 days with him on a work-related trip in Hawaii, actually. Very nice guy. Not very bright, not very sharp when it comes to politics. But therein lies the danger, because he's used very easily by Democrat forces and obviously the Washington Post.
Now, did you see any reporting when Biden came out and said that he's responsible for the record drop in the deficit? Did you see any reporting, as I just did? Remember, the Washington Post has a guy, Glenn somebody, who's supposed to be the truth guy,
Kessler,
the fact checker. Right. Did you see anybody say, yeah, but that's because all the spending for COVID came off the books? Did you see anybody say that?
No, and actually, I often, I'm sure many of your viewers have this same experience, where you start thinking to yourself, am I crazy for having this thought? Because I've been saying that exact same thing for over a year, which was, well, wait, because there was all this spending and now we're not seeing that spending anymore. Isn't that why? And yet you never see that.
No.
And of course, when you have the Glenn Kesslers offering up Pinocchios or Geppettos, whatever they are, it always comes with this caveat, well, the context is missing, but it wasn't quite a lie. When it's Trump, that's a lie. They will call an opinion a lie when it comes to Donald Trump, but when it comes to actual things that matter, when it comes to money, when it comes to Democrats lying, you will not see that same zeal with which they approach Trump.
Final question, what do you see on November 8th?
It's going to be interesting. I think that I just read a story that said that New York may very well be getting its first Republican governor since, I think, 2006. So the polls that I'm looking at are the only thing that seem to muddy up what otherwise should be very well understood to be a coming red crush. I don't call it a red wave, I call it a red crush.
Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So, you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers. They're the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.